everybody. Welcome back. Closing out week 9 with a Rookie Legend Series race here from Langley. Don't know if I've ever actually run these cars here at Langley, to be honest. Track feels so much wider and bigger in this car. You don't want to use all of it too early. You'll kill the right in front. I'm probably going to get my butt handed to me because I'm not that quick. I barely managed to qualify 4th, and I am a 10th off the pole sitter. Got the 1 in here, run SK mods with him this season. I'm pretty sure I've run with the 4, who's starting 3rd up ahead. So we're just going to try to make the most of starting on the outside. Just want to try to keep it clean, see if I can finally get a clean race in. 40 laps, not burn the right front off, and maybe I can squeak into a top 3. Try to salvage something out of it. Just gonna hope everybody up front pushes too hard.
Okay, Jake, get ready.
And
go.
they end up killing their tires. We'll get into 3rd.
Are inside.
Not 2nd. Not 2nd. Second's not, or not 1st. There we go. Yeah, that's dumb on my part. I just gave away a spot that I didn't need to. Alright, well, the 8's blinking. If I remember correctly, his ping was by far the highest I've ever seen. It was like 1200 something. It's like really bad. So, he's going to be fun to work around, and maybe we'll just get lucky and he'll disconnect out. Because that's going to be really hard to drive around. Like, I don't even know where to guess to be at. Got him to the outside, so...
Right side. The guy ahead is coming up on your...
I don't know. I mean, he was blinking so bad, I don't really know where I was supposed to go. I feel bad for probably being the one to create that, but... I'm sorry, you were blinking so bad I had no clue where to put the car, to be honest.
You're matching race pace, this is good. P5.
The 8's upset, I get it, but... I mean, he was blinking really bad. It's hard to race on somebody blinking that bad, and I can't just stop for him either. I'm not that kind of driver, so especially in a Rookie Legends race, like I'm never gonna do that. I don't know if setting the fastest lap's a good thing. I don't know if that means I'm pushing it too hard. I'm gonna assume the 1 knows what he's doing. I'm just going to work behind him, hope that he's saving tires. Well, he pushes wide, so we're going to get to his inside, try to take the spot away.
Still there.
A little bit of contact there.
Fastest lap for man. Clear up high.
I don't know, maybe that one's on me as well. We'll take a look at it afterwards. I felt like, while I didn't turn quite down underneath like he expected, I didn't really just give it to him either. He's getting tight, he smacks the wall.
The gap to
he's wrecking behind, so...
0.89.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. So we got a big gap. The 9's pulled away quite a bit.
Jake,
9's probably the fastest car on the track.
Just done a 17.68.
Now's the time when I just got to keep it clean.
Is increasing. It's now
keep it off the right front. Try to slowly chop away the 4 and the 6.
Your lap time was at 17.58.
Don't think the apron really helps me personally. I don't use it correctly. Just kind of where the line's taking the car. Definitely feeling quicker than the 6 and the 4. Not quicker than the 9. Like I said, I'm just hoping that we're saving enough tire the second half of the race.
Was at 17.56.
I'll have an advantage.
Fastest lap for Medina, 17.51.
The 3 behind starting to turn up the pace. I'm entering too shallow.
Pit lane speed limit is 30 miles per hour. P4, that lap was at 17.56.
Catching up to the 4, he's kind of falling off the back of the 6. I think I'm going to have to late apex it, kind of cut underneath him on the exit of either 2 or 4.
That's good consistency, keep it up. You've just
especially
done
if he's using the apron like that. Not quite there yet, and I'm going to have to make the move relatively soon just to try to keep the 3 behind. This feels like just a constant circle
17.68
because of how you arc the straightaway. Well, it's not quite as bad as I would say Oxford Plains. Feels kind of like that.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
We're just gonna get defensive. It's caught back up to the 6. 6 is kind of slow. Trying to stay off the 4's bumper. I've got the 3 and the 7 coming. So like I said, we're gonna have to find a way
That last lap was
around
at
them here.
17.78.
He's allowed the 9 to just check out. He's got almost a full straightaway's length of the lead. I overshot 3 really bad. Can't even blame that one on anybody. That was just all
Your lap
my
time
error.
was 17.75.
The only thing I can hope is that the 3's killing his tires running as hard as he was.
What's your speed? You've just done a 17.65.
I used the apron correctly there. Killed the run off the corner. I hate how much the front end shatters on these cars. If you can keep the front end from shattering, it'll provide you with a lot more grip and rotation. 9's getting into traffic. I'm overdriving 3 again. Is the 4 going to look to the inside of the 6? He is. We're going to try to take advantage of that. See if I can swipe a spot away, but I was not quite there. So 6 lost in front.
Far inside,
3
keep high. Clear
is going to
inside.
try to look
Car in
inside.
front
I
of us
opened
is
it up.
Inside line, you got one. Inside's clear.
3 clips the wall. That's going to buy me
Okay, Jake. You're
a
halfway
tiny
home.
bit of a gap
Your fuel is
behind.
fine.
We're halfway down. 6 is definitely slow because you can see the 4 pulling away.
Coming up on the inside. Inside's clear.
I overcorrected. Got turned by the 3 and overcorrected. That was on me.
One car inside.
Oh.
Clear low. Stay high.
Rip
Got one inside.
iRacing.
Inside's clear.
10th position.
That one was on me. I probably turned down into the 3 anyways, but just overcorrected from the contact. Oh, we were in such a tight battle that I had to find my way. And unfortunately, I was the one to make the mistake. Oh, no big deal.
That was
Just
18.19.
reset for the week. Wow, wow. I had killed the right front. This absolutely killed the right front there. So don't do that if you don't want to show the right front apart. Rack the braking points up. We'll see if we can try to get up to the 12 and the 13 before the end of this. I'm gonna have 16 laps to do it though.
That lap was 18.00.
So back-to-back races with dumb mistakes on my part. It's just all there is to it. 6 is angry about something. Looks like 5 went around. 5 was already up.
P10. That lap time
Lap
was
down.
17.94.
6 is angry at a lap car. 6 is slow on the outside up ahead.
On your right.
Work to the inside of the 12 here.
Still there.
E9.
Still there. Clear high.
Cleared the 12. 13 to go when we cross the line. Maybe I can get by the 6. I can catch both the 13 and the 6. That can at least put us into 7th. Which won't be enough to gain any high rating, but maybe I can minimize the damage that this race is going to cause to that. Although we're not really going any faster than the 18, or the 6, excuse me. We both ran 18s. So maybe one spot might be all I can grab. Might just be the 13.
P9.
13's definitely overdriving it on entry at least.
Okay, Jake. The next car is Lorimer.
So that's the center off is going to be where I can make my move on him.
Right side.
Or just into 3.
Clear up high.
I think he was going to try to cross over, just couldn't quite get it underneath.
8th place.
Trying to back my corners up so I can get a little bit of better exit, kind of straight shot it out. I think we're like 1.5 back, almost 2 back of the 6, and running pretty much the same lap times. Don't think that's going to happen.
That lap time was 18.18. The gap to Lorimer behind is increasing. It's now 0.87.
9's getting held up by traffic, I'm assuming. Coming up on 5 to go. Still about the same distance back from the 6. I have probably shredded the right front at this point. Wouldn't be surprised if I finished with it in like the 60s.
P8. Push, push, push. We can get this position.
CrewChief feels very optimistic that I can catch the 6, which I don't think is going to happen without another like 140 laps, maybe. Definitely been quicker than him, unfortunately, just not enough laps and not enough when I do that.
The gap to Lorimer behind is now.
So we got 2 to go.
1.85.
9 was by far the quickest, he cruises away.
2 laps left. That was
And
a
I just overcorrected.
6.4.
Otherwise I could have still been fighting for at least a top 5, if not potentially a podium. There's the white flag. I had smoke. I think it was 10 that had issues.
White flag. 1 more to go.
Well, there's definitely a few things to look at.
Good win, Daniel.
It's always fun to come into a weaker strength of field and finish back here, but you know, I don't know what.
There we go. It's over. Bring it back.
Don't
round.
overcorrect it. Maybe it's not so bad. Get the overlay off. Take a look at tires really quick, and then the contact. 76, 96. Yeah, tore that right front apart. 6 is angry. Let's see what the heck he's angry at first, and then I'll look at everything I did. So he's gonna have the 5. Who's the lap down? 5's running the outside. Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure what the 6 is so angry about. And now the mean attacks are just coming. I don't know why the 6 thinks the 5 needs to be completely against the wall, just so he can use the whole track. That seems insane to me. I mean, I understand he expected him to be closer to the wall. I don't think that's unreasonable, but you gotta be aware. You can't just also drive right into him. So, could the 5 have done a better job? Yes. I don't disagree, at least on the front stretch. You don't gotta be the wall the entire time, but the 6 needs to be far more spatially aware of what's going on there. But let's jump to the start. Take a look at everything. So get by the 1 on the start, then he's gonna go to the bottom, so just let him by. Here comes the 8. 8 came flying in, saw me open the hole up, fine, no problem. And he's blinking all over the place. So watch all the blinking. 3 and the 7 are be lined up behind. Still seeing the blinking from the 8. I want to see the point of contact. And I can't even remember where exactly it happened at because he's just blinking so much. Like, I don't know what line to take at this point because I don't really know if and where he's going to pop up on me. So he's gone. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, he's there, and then by that point, he's already coming down. So I don't know what line he's taking when he's blinking that bad. So I apologize to him for how bad the blinking was. I don't really feel bad for that one, quite honestly. I don't. It's just impossible to drive around. That was impossible to drive around. So let's take a look at what happened to the 1. We made contact, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on his inside. I just kind of overdrove it, I think. I think that one is on me. So we're gonna watch it down into the corner. There's this patch right here that I'm gonna use as my reference. Left side tires are on it, and I come up. And I'm gonna guess if we look at it from his perspective, from this seam coming up here, he's gonna keep it pretty consistent. Yeah, I mean, that one's on me. So that sent him out, unfortunately. He was gonna slot in behind, and the 3 just kind of bumped. I don't know. He took a run into the corner. Oh, he just got bad tight. Got really bad tight, and then lost it trying to correct it. Yeah, so that one was on me for just overdriving the entry there. Just really trying to get to his inside. 6 is still arguing with 5. Don't ever say this stuff. Like, I don't know. Whatever. 6 is just not being cool in my opinion, but that is what it is. Alright, so now we got the 4 and the 6. This is contact that sent me to the back. Let's see what happens here from looking outside at it. 4 or the 6 slotted in behind the 4. Okay, no problem. 3's gonna take his shot. Tries to get to the bottom, not quite there yet. We get the run. He's basically on my back bumper. He smacks the wall, gives me the brake. Drive it in near the 6. I had to stay behind the 6. I don't know. Does it look more like a dive from the 3's perspective? He was like a full car length back. He sees the bottom, and I think he just overdrove it, honestly. I think he just tried to dive it in and just kind of missed. I don't know. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Like, I understand I left the opening for him, but at the point we make contact, he's still just going to make contact with basically my left rear. And it's the left rear corner, if not the back edge of the left rear tire. So, to me, that feels like a dive gone wrong. I don't know if you call it a dive bomb or just an entry wrong. I think I was entitled to take that line. I don't think we were side by side at that point. So, I can kind of see where I opened the door for him and left the opportunity there. However, I still think he was too far back to make that gap right away. If he would have gotten my back bumper and just sat behind me, absolutely. That I would have been perfectly fine with. I don't think there would have been any harm there, even if he'd make a slight tap in the middle of my bumper. I just think I was entitled to come down to the yellow line like that in the middle of the corner. And he just was carrying a little too much momentum and got into the left side. Maybe I should have recognized that, stayed up, let him wash up, and then try to drive off. Probably would have been a little bit of a better defensive move that would have protected me from getting contact. And if it shuffled me out, lost me 2 spots, that's better than the however many spots I lost. But I don't know. It just feels like we've gone wrong. So, yeah, he finished. What did he finish? 4th. So, no big deal. Pretty much everybody had contact for the most part. So, no big deal overall. We'll take it. And it's just supposed to be fun. So, results are what they are. Finishes out the week. I can go back to hopefully getting practice in and getting in better results. It was kind of last minute decision to run more. I've got my next couple weeks planned out a little bit better so I can try to space everything out a little bit more. So hopefully you guys enjoy the one. Let me know the comeback, feedback on concept with the 8, the 1, as well as the 3, and your take on the whole 5-6 situation as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that though. And until the next one, I hope all your laps are fast, your races are clean, and your finishes are good. Thanks for watching.